All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai, or Chak which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, it's his true name. And Ruach is the Holy Spirit. And I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who are pushing his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And, as you see the title, as it says, know your weaknesses and cut it off. All right. And if a brother is, watching this right now, Babu Kusha, can you leave a comment, so I know that the volume and audio, the audio and visual are on point. Babu Kusha, if you can leave a comment. All right. But as the title of the video is, know your weaknesses and, cut it off. And that's something that we all have to do, okay? We all have our faults, our weaknesses, all right? And, we got to, eliminate that in our life, all right? Because, look, if things aren't profitable, all right, in this walk, all right, you have to, let it go, all right? You got, certain things, right? I'll just name a few things, right? Certain brothers, they're, weak to women, okay? If you know that's your weakness, don't be around them. Don't spend too much time with them. Don't overspend your money on them, okay? Brothers have a weakness, for, alcohol. Look, if you have to, hey, cut it off, man, all right? If it's hindering you, if you're making mistakes because of it, all right, you're just going to have to let it go. It is what it is. Those are just two examples. There's many, gambling, all right? And look, I'll say this, and these things, they're technically lawful, okay? But are they expedient? That's something that you have to ask yourself as an individual. Whatever it is that you do, is it expedient? Is it going to be profitable, all right, in your walk, okay? Salakia. Sorry about that, my cat. All right, let's readjust that. But that's something that you got to ask yourself. Okay. Now I want to start off with this scripture here in the book of Sirach, the 37th chapter, and this is Sirach 37, and give me one moment, lost my place. Here we go. This is Sirach 37 and 27. It says, "My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it." So you as an individual, you have to know, what's good and what's, evil, okay, for you. All right? And that comes with you examining yourself, all right? And let me get this real quick, because this is something that we should be doing daily. This scripture here should be applied every day. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, "Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates." And the main point is examine yourself, okay? That's the main thing you have to do every day, okay? It's a daily thing, okay? You must examine yourself, check yourself, see where you went wrong, see what you did right, okay? And, and just improve. That's the main thing, is a self-improvement, okay? All right? And look, every individual has different a different walk. So you, as an individual, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, this is something, this is a flaw of mine. This is a weakness of mine, okay? Or, hey, this is a strength of mine, all right? You as an individual, you have to, judge these things, by yourself. Now, there's times where, the brotherhood may say, "Hey, Ak, I'm noticing something. Hey, this particular thing that you do, it's actually making you fall and stumble." Now, you take heed, no doubt about it, all right? You listen, okay? But ultimately, hey, you yourself, you should know yourself, okay? All right, you should know what's profitable for you and what's not, all right? But let me get this back in, Sirach, what was that 37th chapter? I'm going to read 27 again, then we're going to go to 28. This is Sirach 37:27. My son, prove thy soul and thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither hath every soul pleasure in everything. So how it said there, for all things are not profitable for all men. Okay, for example, going back to what I was saying about drinking. You have brothers that can drink and not have an issue, all right? Hey, they get married, they have a good time, they know when to stop, okay? And there's no issues, all right? There's everything's fine. But then you have certain brothers, right? When they drink, all right, their judgment is thrown off, okay? Hey, they get into quarrels, brawls, all right? Hey, they get out of order, out of pocket, all right? You see? Certain brothers can't do, certain things. It is what it is. Going back to the gambling, like I said, hey, certain brothers, hey, they can, go to, let's say the casino or something, all right? Or maybe they might place some online bets, and they can, spend, X amount of money, and they're fine. Other brothers, all right, hey, they may take it overboard to the point where now they're actually in debt. Okay, you see. All right, and then you going back to the women. You have certain brothers, they can spend time with their with their wife, or they can go get the ladies. You know what I'm saying, and not have any issues. Other brothers, they that's a stumbling block for them. They might lose their mind, so to speak, once they get with the woman. All right. Okay, and like I said, those are just some examples. There's many more. But I'm gonna read that part again. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither hath every soul pleasure in everything. Okay. Now I want to get this in what is that? The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10 and 23. It says, all things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. Okay, and that's a heavy statement that the Apostle Paul made. Look, the things that what I mentioned, technically they are lawful. You are not breaking any laws that are that are in the first 5 books. Okay, all right. But look, are those things expedient? Meaning, are they profitable? Are those things going to benefit you in this walk? Okay, and that's something that you have to ask yourself as an individual. Are these things that I'm doing, are they profiting? Are they profitable? Are they profiting me? All right, in this journey. Is it going to help me, or is it going to destroy me? That's something that you have to think about as an individual. All right, and we all have our battles, man. With certain things. I'll say for me in particular, I don't like working. I hate working. Of course we all don't like working, but I get a lazy demon on me, man. Okay, especially with me having a job where I can create my own schedule, but I have to. The scriptures talk about it. I can't remember where it's at, but it talks about putting the flesh, under subjection, and you got to control that flesh, man. All right, you have to control your flesh. You have to say, you know what? I don't care what the flesh says. This is what I got to do as a man. Okay, this is what I have to do. This is a must. You see? All right, but going back to this, I'm going to read that again. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. Okay, meaning profitable. That's the main thing. I got to reiterate. Hey, is it profitable? Are the things you're doing profitable? And it's not only just about you, too. That's another thing, too. You got to stop thinking about yourselves, too. You got to think about the body as well. Okay? Because what does it say in the scriptures? It talks about how... basically do things that that don't blame the ministry. I'm roughly paraphrasing it, okay? Because look, you could do a particular thing, right? And now it makes the whole church look bad. All right, you acting a damn fool in public can make you look, not only you look bad, but the church, okay? Then it can put the church in a dire situation. Let's say, for instance, you're drinking too much, right? Next thing you know, you get into a quarrel at the bar. You start fighting, with the particular individual. Now what? You're thrown into you get arrested, you get thrown into jail. Then what do brothers have to do? They got to bail you out. Then there's a whole procedure to that. Then people are looking at you, not only you, but the whole church, with that evil eye, okay? It just, for example, you look at all these other Israelite camps, right? You got the ISUPKs, the ISU, the what's Nate's group called? IUIC, all right? They do a bunch of stuff, right? That makes Israelites look bad, and now their stigma, okay, is placed on all of us, even though we don't do it. For instance, you got like the ISUPK. They're always trying to start fights. Everything is a black situation, okay, with them, black and white situation. And then you got people that come to us saying like, look, are you with those guys? Because hey man, they were yelling at me. I couldn't even ask a question, yada yada yada. And then we got to sit there and try to, what's the word I'm looking for? We got to make better of the situation, for lack of word, Salakia. We got to sit there and, calm that person down, all right? Explain why they're like that. And then after that, then we have to go into, to their questions, man. All right? You see? And Shalom, Akim, I see a couple of these precepts here. Let me get this. This is from the brother Dai Garments from Basra 144. I believe that brother's from New York, if I'm not mistaken. Shalom Mak. He brought out 1 Corinthians 9:27. It says, "But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway." And you see, you got to put your body into subjection, okay? And look, if you don't follow, or if you don't put get your flesh under control, look, the Lord can smoke you, man. Okay, the Lord can take the spirit from you. Because why? Because the Lord could be mad at you and say, you know what, this guy's carnally minded, man. All right, he's too much in his flesh. You know what? I'm gonna take the spirit from him. Now, now you're being cast, being a castaway. Okay, and you look like a damn fool, man. Hey, we've seen it, man. All right, especially out here in Chicago. Hey, we've seen so many people come and go, man. All right, and it's scary, man, because some of these particular individuals had high positions, but they didn't want to put their flesh into subjection. Okay, get that under control, and they let the flesh overtake them. The pride, all that stuff, and then the spirit kicked them out, man. Now they're bugged out of the goddamn mind, man. All right. I'm gonna keep in the brother Yediah, I brought out this scripture at the water, brother. This is 2 Corinthians 6:3, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. And that's what I was going into. How, look, your actions not only affect you, but it also affects the brotherhood, man. Those around you. All right. All right, man. Look, you gotta be on your best behaviors at all times, so to speak. Okay. Because you don't want, like I said, not only yourself but others, in the church to look bad. Then the brothers got to deal with basically your burdens, BS burdens on top of that. We're not talking about burdens, the legitimate burdens, because it talks about helping your brother out, things like that. No, we're talking about bullshit, as burdens, man. Okay, that puts everybody in a bad situation. That stuff's got to go, and this all goes into what? Maturity, man. A lot of brothers got to mature, man. And this is first and foremost for myself. Everything I'm saying, all right, in this lesson, everything is first and foremost to myself, man. Okay? But like I said, a lot of brothers need to mature. Grow up already, man. Grow up. You know what? Let me get that real quick. All right? Let me get, what is that? I think that's also in Corinthians. Or is that Romans? Where it talks about, yeah, I got it right here. This is 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Okay? And that word thought is actually heavy. It goes into reasoning. Okay? So before you get into this truth, all right, hey, you thought as a child. Okay, low level. You you didn't have an adult, man, king mind frame, okay, thought process, all right. That was you before the truth. But once you get into the truth, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to put away them childish things. You're supposed to think as a man, all right. And to become a man, you have to follow what? This right here, Okay? The scriptures. The scriptures. This what really makes you a man. All right? Because this puts real order in your life. You see, the ways of this world is very childish. And why is that? Because Esau is ruling. And he's a child. What does it talk about in the scriptures? I think in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says, woe unto them whose king is a child. Okay? That's speaking about right now, man. Because why? Esau is that little kid that is put into authority and is just wrecking everything. Trashing everything right now. And look, his outcome is going to be nothing but death, man. What does it say? Horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. His end is going to be terrible, man. And look, our people that cleave unto him, they're going to have a terrible outcome. You see, us that are in this truth, we got to separate ourselves from this place. We have to be that new creature, that new born babe, all right? And we have to wash ourselves with this word, okay? And put on that holy garment, man. And that's spiritually speaking, okay? Which is, these scriptures, man. All right? Like I say, Jake's got to grow up. And you got to be that new man. You know what? Let's get that. What is that? The book of Ephesians, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get that real quick. I think it's like 4:22, if I'm not mistaken. Let's start at 21 though. This is Ephesians 4:21. It says, "If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust." And you go into that word conversation, it goes into your conduct. You have to switch up your conduct, man. Okay? All right? And that's everything from what you think, okay, to what you eat, to your actions. That stuff has got to go, man. That old man, that former you. All right? And look, that former you was what? Prideful, okay? Didn't like order. Wanted to, give into the flesh. All right? You wanted to please the flesh. And that stuff's got to stop, man. Because look, the flesh, what does it say? Romans 8:6. To be carnally minded is death, okay? If you're carnally minded, all right, and you're pleasing the flesh, look, man, it's going to lead to death, man. It's a death style, all right? The flesh is a death style, all right? But if you follow the Spirit, that's a real lifestyle. And what's the Spirit, man? John 6:63, the Word, man, okay? That's the Spirit. If you follow this is going to give you life, okay? All right? Now I'm going to keep reading. Verse 23 now, Ephesians 4:23. "And be renewed in the spirit of your mind." All right, you got to be renewed, okay? It all starts up right here, man. See, this is very, very powerful, okay? That mind, all right, which is basically the spirit, okay? That's very, very powerful. If you can put your mind to something, man, okay, and you stay focused, man, and you're gonna get a task accomplished, man. Okay? But you really gotta want it too, man. That's another thing. If you gotta pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. A lot of brothers aren't praying enough, man. Okay? I'm cutting my own damn self right now, man, because I don't pray enough, man. Alright? A lot of us need to pray more. Start praying more, man. It says pray without ceasing. Okay? And we gotta put some time for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Take, 30 minutes to meditate, man. Whatever it is, man. 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Meditate. Okay? Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Ask for more wisdom. Ask for more self-control. Okay? Ask for the Lord to guide you properly. Ask for the Lord to help you make, proper decisions. Better decisions, man. Okay? And the Lord, He'll help you out. If you're really sincere and you keep asking and you keep trying, the Lord is going to help you out. You have to have that faith, man. It's another thing, too. Have more faith, man. And if you're lacking it, ask for it. All right? Now I'm going to keep reading. This is Ephesians 4, and I'm going to go to 23 now. "And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness." Okay, so the main point is right there. You got to put on that new man. All right? You got to put on that new man. Okay? We can't be the same as yesterday. All right? a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, all right? Or before you came into this truth, you have to be that new man. Okay? This is what this is all about. Changing your ways, departing from wickedness, not being the same. Okay? Not being the same. You know? Why come into this truth and be the same? What's the point of it? If you're still the same, you're going to get destroyed, man. The Lord, the Lord is looking at you like, well, what is this guy doing, man? All right? Is he taking me as a joke? He's not trying to, change, his ways. Okay? He knows, what does it say? What is that in that Luke the 12th chapter? He that knew the Lord's will and did it not, he's going to be beaten with many stripes. So if you know the Lord's will, you're going to have to, in a sense, for lack of words, evolve, man. You can't be stagnant. Because, hey, look at stagnant water, man. Stagnant water is not healthy, okay? Stagnant water is really death, man. Look at swamps, man. The only thing that live in swamps are what? Frogs. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's, what is it, alligators or is it crocodiles? I forget which one. Basically, creatures that are poisonous, all right? That are unclean. These are the things that live in these particular waters, man. I think catfish live in all that stuff. See, we can't be like that. We can't, man. We have to be what is it? Those rivers that what is that, man? Salaki. My mind's all over the place. Those flowing waters, man. There we go. All right. Flowing waters are what? They're lively. Okay. They're fresh. That's how we gotta be. Okay. We got to be fresh, man. We got to be renewed. Okay? All right? Let me see if I can get another precept. Salakia, it's a little impromptu. I didn't really have too much written down. This was just in my spirit, man, because, we're living in some serious times, man. And we really got to, buckle down, man. You see what's going on in this world, all right? They're trying to make these, I'm going to call them injection passports, That's going to be the new thing, very soon. You're going to have that, a verification that you had that injection in order to do things. Hey, there's lack of food out there. You see it all the time, man. You see it in the stores. There's not as many groceries, okay? I just saw it when I was doing a delivery. I had to go to this particular restaurant. And they said that their fish and some other products, I forgot what it was increased because the what is that? Their the person they get their merchandise from, for lack of words, I can't think of the term. All right, they had low supplies, so they had to charge them more. So now they're charging the people more for their food. So this stuff is getting serious, man. Okay, lack of jobs out here. All right, and if they are, creating new jobs, it's not high-paying jobs. It's jobs where, you're getting low wages, and that makes you what? More dependable on the government, and that's what they want, because what do they ultimately want to do? They want to chip everybody, man. All right? So point being, though, is, look, all these things are coming down the pipeline, man. All right? Hey, the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai is coming. So what manner of person are we to be, man, if we know these things are coming? You know what? Let's get that in 2 Peter's. And I think through the Spirit we'll end it off with that. This is 2 Peter's chapter 3. I'm gonna start at 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens, and Salaki, it said that the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night. And if we know that, all right, that the Lord can come at any moment, shouldn't we be on our P's and our Q's, so to speak, man? All right, shouldn't we be on top of stuff? Because look, you got to think about it like this. If the Lord came right now, do you think the Lord will be pleased with your sacrifices? Do you think the Lord will be pleased with what you've been doing? Okay? And look, of course, we all know that, look, we can improve. We can do better. All right? No doubt about it. Hey, what does it say? We have all have come short of the glory, We're not perfect, no doubt about it. But look, you You don't want to say, man, oh, I could have done this or I could have done that. In your mind, you gotta be thinking like, look, this is all that I gave, man. This is the best that I could do. Now, I could have improved, but this is what this is the best that I've done or I could have done. All right. You don't want to be regretting things. Like, oh man, I should have been more mindful of how I talked to that brother, or maybe I should have not been so much of a drunkard, or I should have been more in order. Whatever it may be, man. I don't know, man. Okay, you as an individual have to think about that. All right. You see, so we really got to be on top of our thing. On top of our game, man. All right. But this is was it 2 Peter 3:10. I'm gonna reread that. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay, you see? If we know these things are going to happen, what manner of person are we to be? We're supposed to have that holy and godly conduct, okay? We should have a completely different aura on us than the rest of these people in the world, man, okay? All right? Because what does holy mean? Separate. The Lord should be able to point you out and say, you know what? He's separate from this world, all right? He wasn't entangled, with the affairs of this life. He wasn't entangled with Babylon the Great. All right, this individual was trying to be a brother to the best of his ability. All right, he was trying to get in order. He was pushing the the word. Okay, he was trying to get his house in order. He feared Yahweh Shemel. Hey, the Lord, he should see these things. All right, you shouldn't be in the mix with these people. All right, with these ungodly individuals out here, man. Okay, you shouldn't be in the mix with these people, man, like that. All right. Now we understand that, you gotta deal with these people, no doubt about it. But you shouldn't be walking hand in hand with these people, man. All right. You see? Okay. But that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna end this lesson. Hey Akim, that was just something on my spirit. Hey man, if you have a weakness, man, hey, you gotta cut it off, man. All right. If you know that there's something that you do that's bringing you down, man, you're gonna have to cut it off, man. All right, because look, if it's not profitable in your walk, it's gonna lead you to destruction, man. Okay. All right, and we all got something that's holding us back, and we gotta just continue to grow and mature, and just let it go. That's the thing. Let it go. Let it all go. Let everything go, man. Because this place, man, is about to be destroyed, man. And we do not want to get caught up in that. All right? And with that, I hope this was an edifying lesson. I'm going to end it off. Lord willing, brothers are going to slide through tonight. And, we do another live stream. And, we can edify, you brothers again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. And with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Bible ball.